Hi, this is Nancy at Notions Marketing, and I have a vendor guest today. This is Ileana. She is the VP of Marketing with Crafters Companion. Ileana is going to tell you about the Gemini Jr, and all of these really cool, innovative new things that they have. Ready, go.
All right, I'm so excited to talk to you about the Gemini Jr today. It's from Crafters Companion, and it is small, but it is mighty. It's super powerful, super fast, super quiet, die cutting and embossing machine. Even better, it gives you everything in the box that you need to get started. All you have to do is add paper. You can even add felt or fabric, whatever you want to get started with. So to show you, it comes with a variety of plates. It's what you're going to need to make your sandwiches, to do your die cutting and embossing. It also comes with our multimedia dies that are extra deep for cutting through fabric, denim, cork, balsa wood. Try it out. And some paper cutting dies. These are some of the most popular designs, and also a 3D embossing folder. And of course, it comes with a guide to help you get through it all. So
this is the pretty little Gemini machine. So this is a smaller version of the original Gemini, still as powerful as the original Gemini. And now we're going to do some demos so that you can see how cool it is.
Yeah, so we developed this Gemini machine. It's great innovation because we have these fabulous dies, and we have constantly innovating the dies to make them very intricate and do a whole lot for you. So I want to introduce you to our Desire cut on edge dies. And what they are, they're a wonderful 3-part system that gives you great versatility for your card making. So we can start with a detail die that's going to give you this really great, I think this one's upside down, really great shape there. And you could just cut it out, this design, into any card actually.
And look at how the butterflies are actually 3D, so they come up. So that's
cool.
The
wings just want to come off the page. So you could add the edge to this die and cut in the detail and then cut out the edge. If you wanted to cut the whole thing out, you use the 3 dies together and it cuts all the pieces out. Right. So to give you an idea, here you can cut it in, you can add an edge die and cut out the edge. Great versatility. And I just want to show you a few samples that have done a card a little bit nicer. Show you some of the variety that you can do and the looks that you can get. So you can add color amongst the flowers. This is a great floral spray. We have a great detailed edge here. So this uses kind of all of them in layers.
Oh, okay.
And also this lovely one with hearts.
There's your Valentine's card next year, right there, people.
Just a couple more. This one's my favorite because it's a shaker card that are so popular right now. So you can see it has the pieces that move.
Okay.
So a lot of great details and looks that you can get with this set of dies. So that's just the die cutting. Ready to talk about something more that it can do?
We are.
We have this other great product that we call our cut and emboss folders. So it's an embossing folder, the way we traditionally know, but it has these dies that are embedded in it. So you get this great dimension from the embossed details, and then it also cuts out on those dies.
So it's actually got the metal of the die. I didn't realize that. I just kind of thought it was magic. Yeah, there's actually the metal imprinted right into the plastic, so it is going to cut it and emboss it at the same time.
That's
gotcha.
right. And you
now it makes sense to me.
Yeah. So you love those wings that looks like they're just going to fly away. So I'm going to show you. Just take this as a pearlescent card. We put it in the folder, fold it, and then as with die cutting all the time, you just need to try the sandwich that works for whatever you're using. So this is a nice weight of pearl card. So I'm going to run it through with our 2 clear plates. If I was using a thinner card or maybe a thicker design on the folder, I might need to add in our magnetic plate. But this, I always want to try it with a lighter sandwich than a heavier one. So this is our Gemini Jr, small but mighty, and it has optical sensors that will automatically take the plates. And you can hear that. It's quiet. And you want to hear it putting that pressure on the plates. And one thing that I can't remind people enough is that whenever they're using the plates, they need to rotate them and flip them. Actually, did flip and rotate each time it goes through the machine. And that's for all the plates, especially the clear ones. And that'll just give extra life. So here we just pop it out and we get our design. Now this is when I said you have to test it out. It got the wings cut out, but it didn't get all the detail there cut out. So you can just line it back up and add in one more shim. I'm gonna find my magnetic shim.
So it comes with the magnetic shim, the metal shim, the embossing shim, 2 clear shims, and the plastic.
The extra plastic
extra
shim.
Plastic one.
So I've added the magnetic here. I'm going to put the clear back on top, and I'm just going to run it through the machine again.
So if it doesn't work the first time, you definitely have all the shims you need to try to do your different combinations.
That's right, and there are times that the difference is going to be so delicate that you might just need to add a piece of paper in there.
Okay.
So let's see, what did we do this time? All right, let's check it out. It looks like we cut all the way through. Indeed. All right, so these wings, you can just pop them out, pop out the centerpiece. And this center area is a great spot to put a sentiment. And you want to pop the wings out.
So the butterfly will fly.
Yeah.
Fly, little butterfly, fly. Yep.
And this is where I'm going to show you how you can get some added detail also using our, I actually put this on the flip side, I put it through, so I'm going to fold it back over the right way, get these wings popped out a little bit. But we have these great metallic markers. They're a water-based ink in here, and they're dual tipped, so they have a really wonderful brush tip on one end and a finer point on the other for detail. But I'm going to show you something fun to do with these.
Okay.
So you can bring out the details in embossed designs with something like a gilding wax or sometimes with watercolor, but I'm going to do it with these markers. So I have just a craft mat here, and I'm going to scribble on it. And you know, you can buy all sorts of applicators, but I still like the best. Just pick up some of that color and run it on there. Yep. Do more scribble.
Use your fingers because you know where that's at. You haven't lost it yet.
Yeah. You can also color directly on stamps with these.
Okay, good.
And then give it a nice hot breath and you'll get your stamped image. But here I'm just picking up color and I'm just bringing out those raised designs in the embossing.
That is very cool.
I mean, you have markers at home. These markers are so great for this. It's just a way to stretch its use.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you other things that you can do with these in a little bit. So these are our cut and emboss folders. We have 6 designs right now. We're making more because people love these. And I'm going to show you something new called 3D embossing. So we're familiar with embossing. We just did cut and emboss, and that's a traditional embossed design. I also have 3D embossing. And here's a little bit more of a colored cut and emboss.
So this is the comparison of a normal embossed. So this is a normal embossed, very, very pretty. This is 3D embossed. Same paper, but look at the difference in the raised image that you get with the 3D emboss folders from Crafters Companion. All right, here's our demo.
Yeah, I'm going to work with black cardstock this time. And this is because the black cardstock, when used with something like our metallic markers to go over, it gives such nice highlighted detail.
And this is a pearlescent cardstock again?
It is a pearlescent cardstock. I just really like working with it. It gives really instant gratification on the results.
I'm all good with anything that glitters and sparkles. It's right up my alley.
Yeah, and check this out. You can feel the difference on this. You can feel how raised it is.
Yeah.
And how deep these impressions really are.
So this goes from the back side to the front side, and so that's why it gets such a fabulous image.
Yeah, so this is going to get pressed into these pieces here.
Gotcha.
So this size gives you versatility. I'm using a bit of a smaller card, and it's okay. I'm just going to lay it in there, fold it up. And for this sandwich, it's going to be a little bit of a different combination. So I'm going to use my clear plate, put the folder with the card in it, and then the magnetic shim, and then just the plastic shim, not the other clear plate. And that's because those 3D embossing folders are so thick.
So the instruction manual that comes with the Junior, is that going to give us some idea
Oh,
of
it
the
sure
sandwiches?
does.
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
so
and we have so much content out there of all of these products being used.
I actually have watched quite a few of Sarah Davies' videos. Man, is she good.
She is the best. No one shows it like her.
Plus, she has that fabulous little English accent
I
that
know,
just
the Geordie
makes the video
accent.
even more fun to watch.
Yeah. So look at the detail that you're going to
my
get
goodness.
in this. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you see how raised that is? That is truly dimensional. So again, I'm going to pick up my metallic pen and just work with the surface. You could even spritz this a little bit and pick that up. And this is just starting to show you what you can get. of coloring in those raised portions and really highlighting them.
And the new Spectrum Noir metallic markers, that's what Ileana's been using. Those are going to come in 6 packs. And how many different 6 packs are there? I have two of them here.
2 sets now. We have another one coming soon, but these are a premier 2 sets. One that's a precious metals and the other one that's the rare minerals.
Okay.
And you're going to see here how well you can work with getting those details highlighted on the black card.
All right.
These are fabulous new Spectrum Noir Aqua Tint pens. So they are brush pens that have a chamber filled with really amazing watercolor. We have very similar pens called our sparkle pens, and if you've used those, you know that they are filled with watercolor and sparkle inside. They work the same way. They come with this green collar. I'm going to show you how to prime them. It's a 2-part system. So get your pen like this, take the cap off, untwist, pull the green collar off. You're not going to need that anymore. Replace the pen portion.
You know what I really like about this idea is that when you're buying this marker at a store, if you're the consumer buying this marker at the store, it's not an old marker. Until you actually take the collar off, it's a brand new marker.
So look at the color that comes out of there. It is so gorgeous and it is so just vibrant, and you can put that on some watercolor paper and really wash it through. You can combine these colors. So this flexible nylon tip right here is just like working with a watercolor brush.
Very cool.
So the colors are absolutely gorgeous.
And how many different color packs are there of the Aqua Tint?
We have, I want to say 9 available right now, and they mimic our sparkle colors. You see how much you can draw that out? I know it starts so dark, but then if you had water here, you could really get to the lightest. And I got a little eager there, as I tend to sometimes, and I give it a little too much of a push. But I'm going to show you that you can mix these a little bit. Try to go a little bit more delicate. So this is normal. You just want to give it, see the color starting to come through?
Yeah.
So you just want to keep playing with it until it comes through, and then it won't give you that giant. But you can work these like on a palette pickup and blend the colors. So if you wanted different shades, you could get it in there and just blend them. Look how gorgeous that is. And then pick up some of the pink a little, bring that back on this side.
All right, so those are the Spectrum Noir Aqua Tint. So, Ileana, thank you very much. We've learned a lot today. I love the Gemini. I already own one myself. This is really, really cool stuff. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.